You ever thought about getting some custom work done to one of your handguns and maybe some other custom type equipment for that handgun? Well, it's all new to me and I've just got some stuff in the mail. We're going to open it up, check it out, and see how my custom stuff turned out. Let's get into it. Welcome back to another episode of TheOneRow. Today we are doing a mail call. So I have had a Gunworks in the project for a while now. And basically I sent off, I had a Glock 17 and a Gen 4 and a Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 with the 4-inch barrel. And I sent the slides off to Maple Leaf Firearm in Texas. They did not know I was doing this. And I paid for all this out of pocket, so this is going to be news to them, and you're going to see my live reaction. Hopefully both slides are in here. I guess technically they don't have to be in the same package, but I'm assuming they took advantage of that. And anyway, this is my Boker AK knife. Pretty cool little automatic there. Pretty big fan of it. It's pretty sweet. The only thing I don't like, it's a little thicker than I would like for my normal pocket carry, but you know, can't complain too much. It's a really sharp blade. But here are the actual firearms themselves. They have both have O-lights on there. And as you can tell, they're kind of disassembled. So I got the barrels and springs over here as well, because you don't ship the barrels and springs off with the slides. You can just ship the slides because they're not technically a firearm once they're disassembled from the part of the pistol that is the firearm, which is what I kept over there. So here, this is the Smith & Wesson barrel and spring, and the Glock ones right here, just so you know I have them. And anyway, to go along with the firearms, I also ordered these two holsters, custom holsters from Midwest Tactical. And they're very, very similar to the Safariland, except they're about $100 less. So it was $140 for each one of these. That is, I used the OD Green Kydex with, this is a Cordura multicam wrap around it. It does come with a retention device, the same one that comes on the Safarilands. And I put tech mounts on them to go onto my belts. So one of these is for the Smith & Wesson and one is for the Glock. The only problem is I don't know which is which, because when they came together and they weren't labeled individually. The fit and finish of these things is actually fantastic. Have no idea if they're going to work well or not, so we'll find out here once we get these firearms assembled. While all this was in shipping and process, I decided to replace the trigger on the Glock. So I replaced the part of it in here. But there's a part of it that you have to actually do inside the slide. So that part's on my desk, and I'll get to that eventually. But let's see what is in here. So we do have both slides, it looks like. Let's see, let's grab this one. I don't know which one this is. Oh, nice presentation, marked box. There we go. What is this? Thank you. It's our honor and privilege to be trusted with your weapon modification needs. Have another slide. Your next shipment is, if I do it again, I get free shipping on the next one. This is, they even sent me prepaid shipping. Wow, that's pretty cool. I want to send another one in. What is this? More packaging. A little tin, little Altoids tin. Is it a sticker? I think it's a sticker and a business card. Cool. I love these little tins. I'll definitely keep that. Then the actual slide itself. This is the Smith & Wesson one. On the Smith & Wesson, the only thing I had done was an optics. I wanted to get an optics cut. The M&P I bought a while back, back before the optics mounts were pretty common. And so yeah, on this particular one, so it's got the optics cut, which is what I had done. The finish is solid. And I don't have any issues at all with it. Now, when you do send it in, you have to tell them what optic you're going to mount on there, and that way they know what pattern to use. I'm running with the Vortex Defender CCW enclosed is what I'm going to put on here. So I went ahead and told them to cut it for the Vortex Defender line. And yeah, the only other thing that I've done to this is this had a manual safety. and I did the manual safety delete on this, so that is now gone right here. The nice part about this is once they cut it down and you put your optic in there, you still can get a co-witness from the rear sight. So if you have a failure of your optic, for some reason the battery dies, it shatters, it breaks, as long as you can see enough through the window, then you can use your backup iron sights. Nice. We're ready to rock and roll with this one. So pretty cool. I'm very, very excited. Now I just got to get the my next Defender, the new enclosed Defenders. They're like $2.99 on Amazon, so I have to check that out. And get that. And I like these Olight Valkyries. They're cheap. They're not bomb-proof, but they're solid. These Olights, rechargeable, which I do like. Right. And I'm going to open it up this way for y'all. Same packaging, same card, blah, blah, blah. Another one for me to do, free shipping. And another tin with stickers and my... Now the Glock is a little bit different because not only did I get this was a Gen 4, and I bought this before the MOSs had started coming out. And what I ended up doing on this one is a little bit more than the Smith & Wesson. The Smith & Wesson, I just wanted to be able to put an optic on it. But in addition to the optics cut here, I ended up doing some custom milling. I don't know if you can see that. That's a little tricky to see, but hopefully you can. There's additional serrations here on the side. These rear ones were then deepened. And then you get some more on this side and some along the top as well. And I replaced the standard Glock sights with these Americlos. I went with the 3 green dot. And the work looks really good. The milling all looks really nice. Now, I have not tried to put an optic on here, so I can't confirm that the holes and the posts are in the right places. But if for some reason they are messed up, I will definitely show you. Now, let us put this thing back together. Now, this one, you may notice this actually has custom stippling on it, which I actually did myself, as well as I added on a magwell. This is just a Magpul magwell. It's nothing super fancy, but it gets the job done, gives me a little extra insurance. And this is an Apex that I'm replacing. I think it looks really good. I think it came out really nice. Wow, that's really good. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Now I got to figure out which one of these is which. Well, crap, I can't tell which is which, and I don't want to push it in there too hard. Now, they do have these little screws to adjust the tension on here, so that's one other factor. There we go. Okay, it's this one. That actually fits in perfectly. So I had it right the first time. I'm just not pushing it in right. So it's got the positive retention strap there, thumb release. Gonna have to adjust the tension on that. That is a little tighter than I would like, although it is absolutely perfect when it comes to not letting go. What about this one? This one, it's pretty good. It's not going to fall out, but definitely like having that on there when you're running and gunning. So anyway, yeah, I'm pretty happy with how these turned out, and I'm very glad that these Midwest Tactical holsters fit. Midwest Tactical, I paid for these fully, $140 each plus combined shipping. And then for the Maple Leaf, I paid for that. That was quite a bit more expensive, but definitely a very cool thing. New sights. The Americlos look good. Nice having some metal ones instead of the default plastic ones. Now, the purpose of both of these is actually to go on to my emergency prepper belt video we did a while back. This one is mine, and this is actually my wife's. So I bought this for her a while back, and this is hers. And yeah, so this is for the Jamie, and this is for me. If and when we ever had to put those on in earnest. This is going to go on her belt. This is going to go on my belt. And I really am a fan of the Tec mount system, the Tec-Loc system over the Safariland. It gives you the opportunity to change because of the little indentures here, it gives you the opportunity to rotate it around to different angles depending on your shooting preference and how your belt is set up. And then being able to grab one of these, detach it from one belt, for example, if it's sitting on my my emergency belt, prepper belt, battle belt, whatever you want to call it. If I want to pull this off and then take it to the range and put it on my range belt, just release it, bring it over and drop it on. Obviously, the Safariland ALS system does that as well. So that's not really a plus. but being able to cant it different angles is, I think, hugely helpful. Now, the Midwest Tactical, you can get it with the tech mounts on it already. This was actually cut for the ALS system. I don't know if you see that little hole. I chose, before I had decided which system I was going to go with, because I had ordered these a while back. But I had chose to have him pre-drill the ALS mounts, the Safariland mounts. But so I had to drill my own mount here for the Tec-Loc, or the tech mount, excuse me. I keep saying that wrong over and over and over, but whatever. So then I used the existing Safariland ALS holes here for these two, but that third one I had to drill myself. Didn't finish on these, pretty happy with. Like I said, I do want to adjust. This one's a little tighter than I would like, but otherwise, yeah, I'm very, very happy with the outcome. So well done, Midwest Tactical Solutions. If you want a really, really nice Kydex holster, custom Cordura, they have all kinds of different Kydex colors. They have all kinds of different Cordura things. The cool thing too is, I said I was going to run with the Olight Valkyrie 3 or the Olight Valkyrie series. They have a whole bunch of different lighting selections, so you can pick your pistol, your lighting configuration, your Kydex color, Cordura wrap color if you want to add that on. So it's completely customizable to your firearm, your lighting solution, and whether you're wanting to run optics mount or not. These are obviously, so they have the shroud for the optic to sit in here. And so it's fully set up for my pistol. Again, I had it picked out just for this. So yeah, this was literally probably 3 months in process from when I decided to do it, order it. Midwest turned theirs around within, I think, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, which, their site said it would be that long. So, I mean, they kept their word, and same with Maple Leaf. They post on the top of their website what the lead time is just for the optics cut, or if you're going to end up doing like Cerakoting, or they have a couple different coating options when they finish the slides. And so depending on what you want to do, it can affect the turnaround time. But they posted on their website, and they were within almost exactly the lower end of the estimate. So for mine, it was estimated to be 2 months. It was, 6 weeks to 8 weeks, and it took them almost exactly 6 weeks from the day they got it to today. So good job, Maple Leaf, on keeping your word and having your process timelines nailed down. One other thing on the Maple Leaf ones, this was, they have a couple of different milling and packages, for example, where they have different milling plus an optics cut. You can get cutouts. There's other things you can do. You can actually have them port the barrel and the slide for you, which was something I thought about doing, but for the purpose of this, I didn't want to have that on there. I might put something on afterward, but that's a different video for the future if I end up deciding to tinker with this anymore. But when it's all said and done, I am actually really happy with how these turned out. Again, they did not know I was sent, they don't know who I am. They don't know I have a YouTube channel. They just did the work, and I paid them for it, and it turned out really good. So yeah, if you are interested in getting something done from Midwest Tactical, I'll put their link below. Again, it's not paid or anything. I just think they did a great job, and it'll save you guys a lot over going with Safariland. So yeah, go check them out. And I'll link below for them, link below for the Maple Leaf. Why did I go with Maple Leaf? I know there's a bunch of companies that do custom slide work for Glocks and other pistols, but had good reviews. Yeah, with all that being said, hopefully this was helpful for you. If you decide to get into the gun customization type of thing, it was kind of new for me. It's the first time I've ever sent off like a slide for work before, so kind of an interesting experience. But yeah, hopefully it was helpful for you. If you did enjoy the video, please smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Check out our live streams on Sunday nights with me and my wife, where we have a good time. We talk with you and interact with you live. We'll see you next time.